Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Kyra and today is my July in review. If you're new to my channel or to this series, every single month I tell you about some things I've been loving, some things I haven't been loving, maybe a new favorite technique, a palette of the month, and so on. So I have kind of a skincare heavy month this month, so let's go ahead and dive into it. So let's talk about the bad news first. I kind of like to do that on my channel, and it's a couple of products that I received in the Sephora Sun Safety Kit that I purchased in June, I believe. And I've been slowly working through the products, but these are two I will not be finishing, and I will be putting them into my empties bin. I will not be decluttering them. I will be putting them in the trash can. The first one is the Murad Invisiblur Perfecting Shield Broad Spectrum SPF 30. And it says to massage evenly over clean face, neck, and chest. May be applied under makeup or worn alone. This is like a very clear silicone-y product. I'll show you it on the back of my hand. Hopefully you can see, and it's very slippy. It almost feels like the Smashbox Photo Finish primer or something like that. It's very slippy. Feels like it has dimethicone in it. I've tried this twice now, and it like balls up and peels off of my face. And yesterday I had the worst experience that I've ever had with this product, and it was like I had like snake skin coming off of my face. It was so gross. It was even hard to get off. I took a warm washcloth and I just wanted to wipe it off and then apply a different sunscreen or moisturizer with sunscreen. No, no. I don't know if it was because I was kind of sweaty, as I tend to be if you know me, but whatever the case, I don't like this product, would not purchase it, and would not recommend that you purchase it either. And then the second one was a huge bummer because it was one of the products I was most keen to try from the Sephora Sun Safety set, and that is the Kula Makeup Setting Spray SPF 30. 70% organic, but I can tell you with 100% certainty that this has a ton of alcohol in it. Alcohol denate, most likely. And it's a huge bummer because I like the idea. Yeah, even when you smell it, it smells like straight up rubbing alcohol. And it's a huge bummer because I like the idea of being able to set down my makeup with an additional SPF. I always rely on the SPF that I wear under my makeup, but it's never a bad deal if I have makeup with SPF or setting spray with SPF. So I was really excited to try this, and hard pass, I cannot spray this on my face, and I cannot in good conscience pass this on to anyone else. So again, it's going to the empties bin and then the trash bin. So now we have the bad news taken care of for the month. Let's talk about some skincare I have been loving. First standalone product is the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Sleeping Mask. It says glowing radiance plus softening, and that is the thing that I most noticed in terms of results from this product. I wear this as a night cream. It's called a sleeping mask. Shocker. But I wear this as my night cream. I love it for summer because it is definitely hydrating, but it's not weighty or greasy or heavy on the skin. And I mean, it smells like watermelon, which is a huge bonus if you like that smell. But I definitely noticed that my skin feels like a baby's butt on the morning after using this. My bestie tried this recently when she spent the night, and you know, I just really like it. It's, you know, it's definitely like a gel type texture, but I can say with 100% certainty that I'll be buying the full size, which is $45 after I finish up this one, because I think this will even be sufficiently hydrating and smoothing for the winter months as well. Time will tell, but for summer, I am loving this for my combo skin. I should have said that to start. Shame on me. And then I have a couple of products from a brand, a new to me brand, and I don't see or hear a lot of or anybody talking about this brand, and it is Mad Hippie. You can purchase this at Ulta. However, I will warn you that at Ulta it is significantly more expensive. I believe at Ulta it runs $33.99. I have heard that you can purchase Mad Hippie at certain like natural type grocery stores like Whole Foods, or as I like to call it, Whole Paycheck, or Natural Grocers, or Sprouts, or whatever it is. Sometimes you can find them there. I found mine on Amazon. This is the Mad Hippie Vitamin C Serum with konjac root, ferulic, and hyaluronic acids. And it says it's uplifting antioxidant blend that brightens, tightens, and smooths the skin. But I love this. I use about 6 drops of this. I believe I read like how much you were supposed to put on the Ulta website. So I started with this product and I love this. I immediately noticed a difference in my skin's texture. I definitely saw a lightening or a brightening of my skin, some lightening of sunspots that I have on my skin. I do believe it helps a little bit with the melasma that I have over my lip. God bless it. And I really like this. So that led me to start looking into some other Mad Hippie products that I might enjoy. And one thing that I've been looking for a while, but not willing to sort of invest a lot of money and try a bunch of different things that may or may not work for me, is a facial oil. And this is the Mad Hippie Antioxidant Facial Oil with argan oil, goji, and camu. I try. It says gently massage into skin whenever additional hydration is needed. When used with other Mad Hippie products, use as a final and last step. So how I've actually been using this, because I'm a rebel without a cause, I've been putting 6 drops of this into the palm of my hand, and then I've been putting 4 drops of this right into the same hand. And then I rub it together, and then I massage it and press it into the skin. The thing I love about this, it is not greasy. I mean, it's an oil, but it absorbs completely. It doesn't leave any greasy residue behind. It absorbs completely. So I really, really like this product. Again, it's more for extra hydration than anything, but again, I feel like this one, in combination with this one, and then this over top, I really feel like my skin is hydrated, it's plump, it's got a nice texture to it, and so these 3 together are like my nighttime routine secret weapons, if you will. And then for makeup, I have just one this month. It is the Butter Blush in the shade Saucy Mauve. And you've seen me probably using this a lot lately in tutorials, get ready with me's, what have you. And it's really interesting because I do have it on today. I don't know. I feel like it pulls warm on me. The thing I love about this one, number 1, it's glowy. But number 2, it's quite a bit deeper than the other butter blushes that I have seen around. This is a beautiful mauve, but it has like a pinky shift to it, to the point where when I put it on my cheeks, I don't know if how well you'll be able to see this kind of pinky glow right here. But when I wear this blush, I don't have any desire to wear highlight on my cheeks, so I didn't. The other shade of this that I have is Vintage Rouge. That is also a beautiful shade that I like. This is glowy, however, whereas that one I would consider more of like a satin blush. I've been loving this blush for summer. I think it'll be beautiful for winter as well with a lighter hand. but I just love this shade, and it's all Emily Noel's fault, as usual. So let's talk favorite technique for the month, and then we will talk about the palette of the month, which will surprise you because you haven't seen it used on my channel yet. But my favorite technique for the month comes from Betty Jean from BeautBean. I will link her channel down below for you if you haven't seen her. I highly recommend her channel for a myriad of reasons. But one thing that she always does when putting shimmers on the lid is the NYX glitter glue, or as it's really called, glitter primer. It looks like this, kind of a creamy white, almost iridescent, and you just apply it to your lid, and then it makes a sticky base that really grabs onto any shimmer, metallic, or glitter shade that you might apply to your eye, specifically your eyelid. And I've been using this like with every single look lately. Like, unless I'm in a hurry or something like that, I've been applying this on the lid for every single look. It grabs onto those shimmers like nobody's business, like it's holding on for dear life, and it helps with the opacity. It helps to make the shadow more buildable. I don't know, it just really makes a huge difference with the eyeshadows. I am wearing it today, although I'm wearing a rather boring gray taupey eyeshadow on the lid right now. But in all of my videos that I would have filmed recently applying eye makeup, you would have seen or heard me at least acknowledge that I was applying this, and I just don't think I'll ever go back from here. And I'm using it, which is also great, because prior to hearing Betty Jean talk about using this in every single eye look, I hadn't really thought about it. I thought, well, I don't wear glitter on my face, so I don't need a glitter glue, or I don't need to use it. And I was so wrong. I highly recommend you try it if you do have the NYX glitter glue, or if you have trouble getting shadows to stick to your lid, specifically chunky or glittery shadows, but even, like I said, metallics or satins. I really recommend this. It's very inexpensive and it does a great job. And then last but not least, I have a palette of the month for you, as always, or usual maybe. And this is a palette I've been wanting for so long, but it's one that I consistently talked myself out of, just like the Norvina palette. Like, girl, you don't really want that palette. Why do you want that palette? And so on and so forth. But I finally got it, and it is the e.l.f. The New Classics palette. Jessica Braun goes, oh, I didn't even notice it has a looks to try on the back. I'll have to try those. Anyhow, Jessica Braun is the person who made me want this. Other than when I first saw it come out and people start reviewing these, I don't know why. It's the boring in me that was appealed to by this palette. But I just love the color story, and I don't really have any drugstore eyeshadow. So I did go ahead and pick this up, and it is what I'm wearing on my eyes today. I have on the shades Truffle and Darling and Muse right here. And then the lid shade is this one right here called Platinum. And then I have Blanc on both the inner corner and the brow bone. I literally had my eye look done in 5 minutes, and that's what I like about this palette. It's pigmented, but it's not so pigmented that it's hard to blend. I just like everything about it. So I'm going to swatch a few shades for you here, just so you can see it. So there you go. That is the e.l.f. New Classics. Overall, I've had an amazing experience with this. I do have trouble with this as I do some other shades. I think you'll most be able to see it on this shade right here called Cosmo, but the eyeshadow is kind of sealing off, and it's not, I never put a wet brush back into my eyeshadow, so it's not from foiling eyeshadows or anything. What it's actually from is using my phalange to apply the shadows with my finger or from swatching or what have you. The other shade that's doing it is this green one called Gilded. It's unfortunate. I think it's just part of certain eyeshadow formulas, but it's not a deal breaker for me. Like, I'm usually able to still, shimmy or whatever you want to call it, my brush into the pan, and it still picks up beautifully. So again, this was my favorite eyeshadow palette of the month, mostly because it's been a really busy month for me. So I've done a lot of looks like early in the morning so I can get on the go or on the fly or whatever. I will say that Black Cherry does stain, at least my arm. So anyhow, I really, really love this palette. If you're looking for a quick everyday neutral palette, this is lasting on my eyes. I didn't have any trouble with longevity. This is not a full formal review. I think there are probably enough of those out and about since this is not a new palette, but overall I love it, and it's been the palette that I've enjoyed using the most this month. And that is it. That is my July in review. I thought it would be short and sweet because I don't have a lot of products here, but alas, I've talked and talked as normal. So thank you so much for spending a little bit of your day with me here on my channel. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope all of your makeup days are absolutely beautiful favorite makeup days, and I will see you in my next video.